dokie, let's get this started.
Begins.
It begins again. Part 2. Session 2.
Jesus.
How's everybody doing today?
Doing alright. You know, other than Winter decided, hey, I'm gonna come in last night.
Yeah, literally, Pat came home from getting groceries today. He walks in the door and he's like, damn, it's cold out. I'm like, you're bullshitting me. And he's like, go outside. Yeah, it's cold. It's very cold.
Carrying clothes from doing laundry today was not fun, I'll just put it like that.
Oh, that's gonna be the worst part about. Oh, God. Oh, I didn't even realize. Oh, that's gonna suck.
Yeah.
Welcome to hell.
Alright. Well,
Well, I got an email.
are you guys ready to get this shindig started?
Yeah, let's go.
Alright, let's go ahead and
Also,
let's do it.
I'll give a fair warning. My cat is very. I guess he's not feeling well because he's being very cuddly.
Oh.
So he's gonna be on my lap, probably purring up a storm.
Oh, that's okay. That's fine. If anything's a little too. Anyway, hello everyone. Welcome to session 2 of Kingdom Hearts 1.5 HD Remix 100%. This time with me I got WeDude83, I got Sophie Beth, and I got Stefan Woad. Say hello everyone.
Yo.
I'm here on time. Yay!
Woo!
Hello.
Alright, so last time we did a little bit of Traverse Town.
Yeah, pretty
Um,
much we're just getting, we're about in the halfway point of the first visit, so.
Yeah.
We need to talk to Leon and trigger the soldier spawns.
Yeah.
Just chilling with.
Also, I recommend the moment you start this fight, make your way back to First District.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sora, I thought you said we were going to defeat these things.
Yuffie!
It's always a weird thing with mostly film, I find, where someone's like, I noticed something happened off screen, but then they have to like rewind time a bit so we, the audience, knows what it did.
Yeah.
The timing just comes out weird. It's like, did you preemptively see something happen?
It's always weird for me because I feel like it happens in games a little bit more because it would be like an enemy appears, you know, after they say it. There's no sign of like of a dark puddle or anything like that forming before they say it.
Yuffie
always
just
like
sensed
cutscenes,
darkness, that's
like-
all.
When I think cutscenes, that's why I was saying movies, is like, sometimes films will do that. It's mostly, well, I guess in television, a lot of examples that come to mind are often Japanese anime, so.
Yeah.
Now, when you're starting off this part of the game, don't listen to Leon. just
Oh, yeah.
Don't.
Yeah,
listen.
go the opposite way.
Yeah.
Some people take his advice too seriously.
Yeah, like go for the small part because they are good friends. And
There's some items around here you can pick up, or you can just go through the door.
You're not gonna hog my XP, Leon.
shit.
The reason no one likes your game, or love your game, I don't know. Opinions are mixed on 8.
Here's a chest right here. Is there anything
8,
in
we
these
don't know
boxes?
exactly what darkness smells like. All we know is that it's
Come on!
I mean, you can proceed to kill it if you really want to.
This smells like cheddar.
Are you claiming that cheddar is not a good smell?
Well, I'm not saying.
Okay.
I'm not saying that darkness has to smell like that.
Well, I mean, that's kind of how everyone describes it. Then again, we have a whole bunch of light freaks around here, so maybe they just don't have a good palate.
Darkness just smells like sewage water.
Alright, so what is it exactly we're
Oh,
going
that
back
sounds-
to first
that sounds
district for?
You can get a free Mega Potion from Eric.
Oh yeah, right.
Also,
Eric
I'll let
gives
you
you
save
a
so you
lot
don't
of
have to sit
healing
through some
stuff
of those
around the
encounters.
game, I noticed.
Well, isn't she like the main healer in Final Fantasy?
Yeah.
Yeah, most of her unique skills and limits are based around support.
Yeah. Because I know she also gives you Kiragra.
Yeah, it eventually gives you a cure upgrade.
Yeah.
I kind of forgot we were streamed today. If not, I would have drawn Sora and Bach shenanigans.
I actually just bought a new sketchbook not too long ago, so I'm definitely using the rest of the lot.
I always say I'll do that, but then I never do. I have so many sketchbooks that are half empty.
Yeah, like ever since I kind of like hit the last couple years of high school, I've just always had like less and less time for drawing. It really annoys me because it's one of my favorite like pastimes. Next to drawing.
Ain't that a mood?
So like I always want to take time out of my schedule to draw a little bit. So I did pull out the sketchbook today. I drew a little Kirby and I drew Shadow a little bit. Because I'm an edgy.
I just try to at least
I
have
like the
draw
descriptor
like.
for edgy and shadow has gotten obnoxious at this point.
Yeah. Alright, so
It's
do
not even
we,
that
are we
it's not
heading?
necessarily wrong. I'm just tired of hearing it.
Are we heading for the boss right now, or do we do
You can level up as you want, but I think you'd be fine to fight the boss as long as
I
you're
do
make
see
sure
a
you're
chest.
stocked up on items. Yeah, you can clear out the items here if you want, but after you beat the boss, the whole world's gonna be clean for you to wander as you wish.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll probably go for it first.
Again, double check your items because you are on crowd, so things might hit you more than you'd expect.
Yeah. This is my first prep. That's weird. Stuff's gonna hit me like a truck full of bricks.
Yeah.
You hear me typing in the background? I have to do this weekend. I have to do all the paperwork for my capstone stuff. So I'm typing that all up.
That's fine. That is fine. It's not gonna distract that much.
Just if you guys hear it at all, that's what I'm doing.
Believe me,
Yeah, we-
in high school, I was friends with League players, and I have to sit through like so many like obnoxiously loud keyboard clicks. I'm used to it.
My League friends would usually be talking about League more than actually playing it around me.
That's
I think it's
usually
because they also had to actually get to their university classes, so...
and then actually playing it.
I just remember going to the usual student union area and people were just playing a bunch of honest trailers for funsies.
That's the kind of stuff that happened in my first couple of years in university. I wouldn't say we owned a certain couple of chairs, but that's basically where we guaranteed met all the time. I think the internet was like somewhat better connected there.
Well, you see, in our student union, there's a first floor and second floor. The first floor is usually where all the gamers are, but since the first floor is under construction, they moved everybody into the second floor.
Our union technically has 3 floors.
Yeah,
I think more,
ours does too, but pretty much the bottom floor is the commuters lounge, or on Thursday nights is Smash Club. We take over that entire space down there.
Yeah, it's
Our
nice.
Smash Club will get put on the 3rd floor in one of the meeting rooms. They're not really classrooms, so that's the best I could describe them as. Also, yeah, remember when the menu was like this?
Like, that's the thing I think about the menu, that's the is item management in Kingdom Hearts 1. It's just like, oh.
It's very jank. Even other Final Fantasy games never had that, so I don't know what happened here.
Yeah. Well,
I feel
it's
like we
fixed
just
by
wanted
the
to try
second
something.
game. It's fixed by 2 and kind of Chain of Memories as well, so.
Well, Chain of Memory is kind of an enigma, since no, its menu management is still fairly.
Yeah, the menu in Chain of Memories is fine. So.
Yeah.
Chain of Memories. How do we put a Kingdom Hearts game on the Game Boy? Make it into cards!
They figured it
Well, I
out.
mean, to be fair, that wasn't pretty.
Cards.
Again, I feel like with Chain of Memories, I appreciate it more on the GBA than I do on the PS2.
Yeah.
Just because it makes more sense when you play it on the GBA, you get a lot more of why things were designed the way they were. When you play it on the PS2 where it's not as restricted, it feels really like, why? You know what I mean?
It just looks
Also,
like a.
so was that like Donald not having enough MP for his Zeta Flare, which is why they blew himself up.
Damn
Nothing
it.
he has in his
Donald was
inventory right
always
now is
trying to
that
do
powerful.
it all the time.
God damn it, Donald.
No, that's him trying to do like Mega Player or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay, Donald,
No
I was
one
gonna,
here
I
has
was
a
gonna
Donald
take
impression,
that
don't
one,
even
but
try.
I guess. So, did they have
Mine.
ever given an explanation as to why Donald and Goofy were this? Don't you need a Keyblade to compare with? Or...
Dismiss them, but they will not.
Yeah, I like you can kill them, but they'll pop up somewhere else. A Keyblade's the only way to like destroy them metaphysically.
Yeah. Basically, the Heart of the Heartless will actually be released when the Keyblade hits it. It's basically.
Oh god, this is one of my favorite pieces of the entire franchise. I love this thing so much. I actually hated this thing when I first played the game just because it was so fucking annoying. Because I had to constantly fight the Alice in Wonderland fight over and over. Because I was like, I could not beat it.
And remember when this was purple?
Yeah, this is one of the final mix change colors I don't really like. I much prefer it being purple.
Like, these kind of colors work well with the Trinity armor in Birth by Sleep, but I feel like I've enjoyed its purple color scheme. Hell, even the blue variation that appears in 358 I quite like. But then again, 358 is nothing but variations because they were very limited.
And we wanted to make a story about Rox's thing in the organization, but we don't really have the budget.
Yeah, well, it was a... It was
Well, and-
certainly a new engine that they had to work with because there's only so much you can do with the engine they were using for 1 and 2 and
Yeah.
break that onto that system. Also, don't forget you can give mini orders via the triangle button.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Ow. Shit.
Really, the biggest thing is when you're locked onto a certain enemy, you can tell if Donald and Goofy in +1 to attack that specific enemy. And if
When you
you're
sound
locked
like, Goofy, attack the enemy! Ow!
Yeah, and if you're locked off, Donald and Goofy and your +1 will run over to Sora's side, which helps out with like enemies with long attacks like most of Dragon Maleficent. So if you learn a pattern good enough, you can tell your allies with it.
The more you know.
It's a feature I'm kind of sad from coming to any other games.
Yeah. Again, there's a lot of weird stuff in Kingdom Hearts 1 that I kind of wish went into the rest of the series, like tech points, I think are one of the big ones for me that I really like in Kingdom Hearts 1, but never came back.
You're on the wrong menu. Heavy.
Did I seriously just use
Quite possible. Items of
It's okay,
Oh,
we
no, I
have
didn't.
to-
No, somebody else had. Did Donald actually?
Oh! Donald!
Well, no, Donald, I don't think Donald can heal yet, because he gets
He has
magic
some items in his inventory. Donald has some more items in his
Or
inventory.
was Goofy being potion rich? Thank you, Goofy.
Yeah, I think they have some items when they first come in.
They come in full stock.
Yeah.
Or in Kingdom Hearts 3, they
Supposed to be
finally
a
learned.
bit, much when you're first going in just because there's a lot going on, but
Yeah.
good start.
Sorry, in Kingdom Hearts 3, they'll finally be useful until critical mode comes out.
Yeah, basically.
They're only really useful because that they have endurance. Like that's how it is with like most of the Keyblade Guardians. It's like, oh, my AI is actually really dumb,
Ooh,
but I
Brave
can
Warrior.
take some hits. Like that's the only reason
So,
Aqua
you were looking for
and
me?
Roxas are good allies in
They
those
too
fights
have
is
been
because
seeking the
Aqua has
wielder
slightly
of the
better
Keyblade.
defense and Roxas is immortal.
Yeah.
Hey, why don't you come with us? We can go to other worlds
Sora,
on our vessel.
we've come to talk to you about the
I
Disney
wonder if I
initiative.
could find Riku and Kyle.
No, in hindsight, I
You're
like
gonna
this-
represent
I
our
really like this
Japanese
scene.
Sure.
I just
department.
wish some of the voice acting was less stilted.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, this was still 2001, so they were still trying to
Sora,
figure out
go
how
with
to
them.
properly
especially if you want to find your
voice
friends.
direct for games, I guess.
Mhm.
It's really at this point, the only game that like had like seriously solid voice acting at this point was like you know,
Mario
that
64.
was like Metal Gear Solid.
I think Metal Gear was the most consistent
you gotta
despite
look
their
funny.
budget
Like us.
environment.
Yeah.
Oh god. This belt runs on happy faces.
Sora says
Really?
that like, eh, fuck is happy, just happy.
Just starts to be a moody teenager, but then he's like, alright.
Wonder how many times that face of his bugged out when they were trying to
I'll go with you guys.
make that scene.
I can see so many. I already see all the animation
I'm
errors in
Sora.
my head right
All
now.
in one for all.
Selfie showing us the superior
More of the
version.
manga.
That little squirt took down that
So
heartless.
we're looking at that face, I'm like,
Such is the power
Here's
of
one of the
ease.
wasted things in this series because man, I would have loved if this was.
remember when the Disney
Yeah,
villains were
sure.
relevant?
Yeah.
That'll settle things quick enough.
And the
Captain
black
Hack.
flames of a king's lackeys. Swung
I
on
could
the
see it.
eyes, they're all Bill's rats by the look of them. You're no prize yourself. Shut up!
Enough.
And I find
Yeah,
it cute
I
that-
really wish that they did more
The
with
Keyblade
this.
has
Just
chosen
interactions, like
Will it be
Like we
he
had a
who
little bit of that
conquers
in
the
3,
darkness,
but
or will the darkness
How
swallow
cute. The
You
Disney
had, like,
villains
a little
think that they're the
handful,
main
but-
evil
you?
force.
Either
That's
way, it
adorable.
could be quite useful.
they were for a while, but then they decided to do, in hindsight, the better option of having our own villain.
You see, if we have our own villains, Disney wouldn't be mandating us.
Even though I'm pretty sure all the OCs are technically owned by Disney.
Yeah.
500 limit.
When you- I love that tweet that was like broke down of that, you know, all the Cage OCs are basically all owned by Disney. Square has no ownership on them kind of deal. So it's like, so you're saying Sora could get into Smash Bros without Square having to say anything
Hey,
whatsoever.
we got fire.
Yee.
Let's do some scrounging.
Dodge
for
roll!
items.
Yes!
Yes.
Thank you.
Oh my god. It's a blessing.
Just remember the beginning of the Kingdom Hearts 3 manga. Explain to Jensen to Sora that you lose all your abilities, but it's like, but then Sora's like, no wait, I still have dodge roll. He just dodge roll around the room.
Call back to the chain of memories manga, where Sora
yeah.
asked, "Wait, if I try to do a dodge roll, will I just kind of do a somersault?"
Yeah.
And Marluxia's just like, "I don't know, I don't fucking care." Also, yeah, you might want to do some AI customizing for those too.
Okay. Some customize. What what should
All
I do
items
for
in emergency.
only in emergency? So. Okay. Yeah. Let's do person.
Always do custom, because most of these preset ones usually aren't too great for most players.
Custom. Is that manual?
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay, so regular attacks, probably frequently.
constantly.
Constantly, yeah. Offensive magic,
I think frequently you don't want them to blow it all at once.
defensive magic,
Frequently is also good there.
advanced magic.
That's stuff like stop and gravity, so up in the air. He's not using it right now, so you can leave it there.
Yeah.
We'll do free. HP items, only in emergency.
Only in emergency.
MP items, only in
Same with the
emergency.
MP. Yeah, otherwise anything you give them will be gone immediately.
Okay, and then I'm guessing for Goofy for HP and MP only in emergency. So what about what about Goofy? Regular attacks obviously constantly.
Defend. Well, you're currently on Donald, so
Oh, I'm on Donald. What was I just?
Yeah.
Was I just on Goofy? Or what?
you probably click like an L or R or something and switch to.
Probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
So regular attacks probably would be
Oh.
constantly for Goofy.
Yeah. Also, shield techniques constantly. Special attacks, I'm either constantly or frequently.
Probably constantly. Support actions probably frequently. And then
That's when he
oh,
starts
shit.
to get like his group heal and his MP gift.
Manual for Goofy. Okay, I think that looks good.
Oh, Donald, I know you're my superior, but here's what not to do.
Alright, so let's do some cleanup.
Got some Trinities around here. Also some postcards.
So, so we only have the blue Trinity starting off, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. Ooh. Teleportation, yes! Give it a new up.
So how
Okay.
much power? Who put those Trinities there? Is it the worlds?
Probably Nancy. Why not?
You must train your will of friendship, Sora.
That's
If
okay.
you go into
That's
Hubert Dubert and Goobert's, you can get another postcard.
Oh, is that,
Which is the item shop.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hubert
Lock
Dubert.
onto the fan and swipe at it.
Lock onto the fan. Oh. Okay, where's the thing? I almost locked on one of the kids. Where's this thing?
Don't hit the kids.
Oh, do I
Think
have
of
to-
the children.
Okay, I probably have to go up there. Lock on, right?
Probably be easier.
Come on.
Don't look at me with those
Also,
big
there's a
eyes.
scale in here that I think people can actually figure out Sora's weight based on it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't remember what it's supposed to be, but I know people did that because they had too much time on their hand.
What do you think?
It's probably
If
on the
you,
wiki somewhere.
Select, you get into a first-person view.
Oh.
How tall is Sora?
358 days over 2. Damn it. Okay, so do we just drop off the postcards immediately, or do we still have some more?
You can do them in one go. You can do them right now.
As well.
There's a blue Trinity near the exit of the world.
Yeah, here it is. So how many different colored Trinities are there?
5.
There's 5.
Green. Yeah, there's blue, green, red, white, and yellow.
Yellow. Yep.
Yeah.
Your primary colors, depending on what your definition is, and then white.
Yeah, and then yellow's like barely used though.
Yeah, it has, like,
not a lot of
4.
people use yellow.
Well, no, it's more
If,
that,
if
like,
anything, yellow's used to make up more often.
well, no, I'm more talking about
Get
yellow
on the
Trinity.
roof, and you'll get another postcard.
Oh. We were talking
Why do you
about
quit
color
swinging at
theory,
things,
but
you dumb
okay.
fuck?
No.
You need those to get onto the roof, Tevi.
Oh, okay, reset.
Also, you can open up the,
Trending on Twitter, but it wasn't the Kirby I wanted.
Aw.
Oh, we can open up,
the mailbox.
mailbox.
You steal someone's postcard so you can get a free gift out of it. Good job, Sora.
Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da.
Yeah, and you push that up over and make sure you don't hit your head on the lip. I find that's something that happens a lot in this game.
Dear Lord.
Postcard, alright.
Oh shit, I was using the eraser.
Blue safe underneath the, I don't know, veranda, whatever you want to call it, balcony, near the exit to 2nd District.
Okay. So we gotta go to 2nd District now. Right? Oh!
I mean,
right here.
yeah.
Okay, cool. Let's do more postcards.
Yeah, 2nd District.
Alright, now we can see. So are all 10 of the postcards in,
Yes.
Travis? Okay.
It's a world-specific thing. This isn't Kingdom Hearts 3.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay. Good.
There
Postcards
should be a
fucking
chest over near
everywhere.
the hat shop.
So, strangest thing I learned today. Apparently, the Hanna-Barbera Banana Split cartoon, they made it into a B-roll horror film.
What?
What?
They made Banana Split into a Five Nights at Freddy's horror film.
Huh.
Huh.
It says
Neat.
it's as laughably bad as you expect.
I've seen at least one GIF lately.
I see this chest over here, right next
You
to
can
this
get it.
church.
I'm just imagining whoever in the idea is like, hey, look at this Hanna-Barbera.
I'm probably doing this the wrong way, but I don't care. Hey. Aw, it's
Platforming
just a
is
mega
much further in this
potion.
game. Go through the Gizmo shop and you can make your way to some other stuff.
Do we have to go back in the hotel for anything?
There might be something in the red room.
Okay.
Puppies. Think of the puppies.
Maybe some weird psychedelic horror shit.
Okay. Gizmo shop.
That's a Twin Peaks reference for you.
This is weird. Don't I have to
There's
activate
nothing
something
to
in
do.
here first?
You need
You're
Thunder first.
Okay.
Yeah,
so-
you're thinking about the second visit to Traverse Town.
Okay. Alright, so we just go in here
There's 2 postcards forever out of your reach until you come back with the magic that call down the wrath of the gods.
then.
Because Thunder is just stupidly good in this game.
So how many are we gonna have
Upgraded
by the
Thunder,
time we
I find
leave?
pretty good.
For first
We
round?
can get 8 of them before we leave.
Okay.
Go across the little platforming section there to the hole in the far wall.
Like over these houses and stuff like that.
Yes.
Okay.
You see the,
Ah!
the little hole with the light next to it you can jump into.
Alright, now we're in the third district.
There should be a postcard in one of these corners. Don't jump
Here
in.
it is. Here it is. Okay.
Yeah.
Then go back in or stay in here.
You can. We've gotten everything there, so you can jump down and unlock the door to first district.
Okay.
Actually, we might only get 7 postcards because I think the Dalmatians might have one.
Okay. How many do we have right now?
I'll tell you.
The equipment or
Items.
items? Okay, 4. We got
Also
4 right
there's
now.
a-
We already dropped off 2 of them, I believe.
Yeah, and there's a Blue Trinity in 3rd district.
Okay. So let's go back to this one.
Also, we can get Merlin out of the way now and get another Blue Trinity out of the way.
Oh yeah, we can. Did we get a summon from that or?
Not until you revisit.
Oh yeah, you can access Merlin at the moment.
It's not in this fire door, is it? Oh, no, it is. It's-
Merlin is in the fire door. The Blue Trinity is around the lit.
Enter if you dare. Wah ha ha ha.
Oh, I've never liked this section.
You see, if you want to
It's
go
not
get your
great.
summons and magic, you gotta go
Also,
through.
you missed out on the Blue Trinity.
the
but we can
hippos.
do that later.
Oh, I missed out on it?
Yeah, there's a Blue Trinity in 3rd district,
Okay.
but we can come back to that.
Here's the yellow one, and there's a chest over there.
Yeah, you only
No.
go for that. Just go inside and we'll get an unskippable cutscene.
Yeah.
There's something about this must.
Oh, just finished editing your new video? Good. Good, Edie.
Hey,
Sweet.
Oh, and Kyrie's just here now.
It reminds me of
this
I
is
mean, she's always
hallucination,
been
though.
where we used to scribble.
Those
on
fucking
walls.
island mushrooms again.
Yeah.
I mean, she's basically doing what Roxas does to
Kyrie?
him later on.
Yeah.
Like, I'm here now. Are you? I don't know.
Sora, get the hint. I'm inside you.
Giggity.
I think.
Dean of Sora's Heart Hotel harem.
Okay, sorry about that. It's Merlin. Now, this is the Merlin from
Sword
Sword
and
and
Stone.
Sword and Stone.
Which begs the question.
Honestly, the
was
fact that
Arthur
Merlin's in
trained
this
in
series
Keyblade?
makes me
Because
remember
Merlin
that.
trains
Oh yeah, that
Keyblade
film
with
exists.
masters of physics.
Are you heartless?
Boy.
I wish this was voice acted so he could just be all sorts of sassy, just like, what? No! Do you see a heartless symbol on me?
Look, the only humanoid heartless are just voiced by Billy Zane.
Formerly. Rip.
Oh, there's the Trinity.
I've gotten over it, but I still like joking about it.
Reading about why Billy's name was taken off Kingdom Hearts is just the strangest thing.
Okay, now I've never really done any of the training with Merlin. Do you get anything from it?
Nope.
No,
It's
it's
just a
just
place
if
for
you
you
want to
to
practice spells.
Okay, alright, well.
see what summons do before you try it in a fight and then get wrecked because you didn't know what you were doing.
To be fair, the only real summons that matter are Simba, Mushu, and Tinkerbell. That's about it.
Genie has some utility. Bambi's great when you're farming, but yeah, nothing really beats Tinkerbell. Yeah, there's a blue Trinity right there.
Everything's better with some motherfucking
Is
fairies.
that it?
Yeah, we can go
I
get the
think
blue.
so.
We can do the blue Trinity in 3rd District, and then we can peace out.
Sweet.
Cool beans. Cool beans.
The coolest
You
of
could
beats.
you can maybe afford a shield for Goofy. I think increasing his stats wouldn't hurt. He'll stay alive long enough to use them, unlike Donald.
Here's my new dodge roll.
Dodge roll, the greatest.
If this dodge roll is faster.
Oh, Zora! How do I do it, kids? How do I do it? Where's this thing at? Is it in the? Is it in the
It's
vacant
in the
house?
place you haven't. It's not in the vacant house. It's in the other
Okay.
place you haven't looked.
Okay, I just.
Do some exploring.
Oh.
It's quite the vacant house.
Zora.
Ah, okay. I always forget these spots up.
Also, I always forget that there's the Lady in the Tramp Easter egg there. Little sculpture
cute.
based on
Yeah.
them.
Oh, it's a blue box.
That should be an accessory or a
Can't use
usable item. Yeah.
Which you'll barely use.
Cool.
They're good for the start of the game. From then on, where
Alright,
they're
so let's peace
very
out.
disposable.
Well, let's drop
Yeah.
off the postcard.
Yep.
Oh yes, we shall finish Traverse Side and then we shall go into the...
Mithril, Elixir, Mega. Oh, okay, that's all.
Yep.
Alright.
Hey,
Let's
once
peace
we're
out.
done, we're going to the drug world.
There's a safe. Is there a safe? Sid shop?
Yeah, Sid Shop has a save point. Also, I seem like the stream's been jumping a bit.
Is it jumping a bit?
It's not bad, but it's noticeable.
If it's noticeable, that's kind of bad. Also, you could light the fireplace for shits and or giggles.
Can I do, Pat, is there any way I can make it a little bit more stable? Or... Oh, he's totally muted. Okay. Yeah, he'll be right back. Okay.
I'm off to pick up my cookies.
Let me see. Maybe... I don't know if I can do any... Yeah, I don't know if I can do anything to this while I'm streaming. So... I don't know, I'll have to load the breaks or something later. Alright, yeah, let's get out of here.
Yeah.
Alright, so, for the gummy ship, if
Yes.
if I want certain items, do I have to, like, upgrade the ship? Oh wait, no, we gotta do the shield.
Yeah. Good recommendation.
Goofy needs to protect himself. Case of
Which-
flying rocks. Use your shield to protect yourself.
which- I want that.
Whoever's on the counter is the
so-
one currently in charge of the stock.
So should I do the Smasher or the Stout Shield?
I feel like Scout Shield's pretty good just because any enemy attacks that happen to go near Goofy are more likely to get blocked.
Okay.
Also, you might have some pretty stones to sell.
Okay, I'm not doing rhythm, dang it.
I have one.
Yeah, just sell it. It has no other use.
Yeah, if that
Alright.
lists your usefulness.
Let's get the Disney out of you.
Yeah,
I
I'm
think we missed out on.
yeah,
There's a couple of chests in the side street behind the hotel that you didn't get.
Oh, behind the hotel?
Yeah, where you had started after the start of the stream.
Okay. That was good.
I love every theme that plays in Traverse Town.
Yeah, it's nice.
It's weird going to 358, not 358, to Dream Drop and hearing the remixes and like this doesn't feel right. I'm too used to the other ones.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the
You can go on the roofs, Tevi.
On the
I'm
roof.
not a big fan of the Dream Drop Distance version
Oh.
of Traverse Town music. It just doesn't hit the same way.
Hand to hand is definitely very weird.
Yeah.
Hand in hand is better. The actual theme of the town, I think, the town in Sleep is fine, but definitely Traverse Town proper is much more appealing to me.
Okay, yeah, Stefan, you're right. It's a pretty stone. Now we gotta go back to the shop.
Sell that. Also, there's another chest at the far end of the roofs.
Far end of the. Okay, so. Over by the blue room?
It's like-
or-
Watching some Sonic Shuffle earlier, so I was getting
Yeah.
war flashbacks.
Oh, I see. Another pretty stone. More money. Woo!
Yep. All right, we've scrounged out enough for now.
All right, let's go talk to the kids. Sell
You
them
could
our
also
wares.
get Sid if you still feel like it.
Yes, the old Huey, Dewey, and Louie.
By the way, you should all watch the new DuckTales. Really damn good.
Mhm.
Is
The clips that I've seen of it on Twitter. Oh my god, it looks like such a good show.
I still love Mickey Mouse as a figment of Donald Duck's imagination.
Look, just because you said we can't use Mickey doesn't mean we'll find a way.
So can they not actually use Mickey for that show?
apparently they can't use they can use Goofy, they can use Daisy, but they can't use Mickey apparently.
Why?
That's weird.
I
think it's one thing. So my idea, from it is I remember there was kind of a similar thing they have with like Teen Titans and stuff like that, where they couldn't have Batman in the show at all. They don't want him to overshadow anyone else in the show, kind of thing.
Okay, that
I
makes sense.
think it's kind of like the very much a basic idea, yeah.
you kind of already have like Darkwing Duck and Goof Troop kind of
But
in
they
there
were
every now
also
and then.
kind of all in the same block anyway back in the day, so
Yeah.
it just
Ah yes, the Disney
Darkwing
Afternoon
Darkwing
Multiverse.
Duck I think was just even a spin-off.
Okay, so we gotta go to Alice in Wonderland first, right?
You
Yep.
can go to Olympus Coliseum to get the Thunder spell first, so we can clean out Wonderland faster. Also, it Thunder trivializes the boss in Wonderland.
Oh yeah.
Otherwise, he's much more annoying.
Alright, and
I
then
think the shoot button is circle.
which world is it that we get that warp drive thingy?
That's
after
before you
we-
go to Agrabah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So please
First,
make
okay.
sure you got everything in the world so we don't have to backtrack.
I find with Kingdom Hearts 1 and Kingdom Hearts 3, they start you off with the worst gummy ship, which really just sets a really bad tone for the game.
Yeah.
Because once you get a powered up gummy ship, it's fine. But the first one is just so slow and poor handling that you just don't enjoy the process.
Yeah, and meanwhile, 2 just gives you those blueprints, outright. So you just,
Mhm.
if you don't really care about the gummy ship too much, at least you have something to work with.
Yeah. Or if you read up online and find out that the donut is the most powerful of all shapes, then you just
Yes.
break the whole game.
I miss Kingdom Hearts 2 gummy ship.
I hate with this game is that it takes forever to even just upgrade your engine to the next level because you can only put on so many engines at a time.
Oh, I remember my monstrosity I made for my one.
That was horrible, Pat.
When did you guys do Kingdom Hearts 1? 'Cause it was
That
long, it was long before I showed up.
That was just at the tail end of summer of 2018. So
Oh yeah, that was way before I showed up.
yeah.
I think I was
And
still in
look
the
how
chat back
far
then.
we've all grown since then. Not much.
I made a bear.
I don't usually mess with the gummy shirt.
Yeah.
I messed with
I
it
just-
more once I got interested, but I definitely was always function. Just like
I just stuck as many engines on it as possible and just went.
McDonald, we have to go the fastest way possible, or else, like, we don't have enough playlists for this.
I actually invested enough time because I platinumed the game to do some of the gummy ship missions. Some of those are stupid. Like one of them is you have to travel from Hollow Bastion to Traverse Town, and you cannot get a single point, which means you can't blow up any obstacle, you can't destroy any enemy.
That's
So I
so
was flying
fucking
around.
dumb. That is
I was
dumb.
flying. Yes, I was flying with a cockpit and an engine,
Yep. Just rerun strat chips.
So
and all I could really do was keep mashing. Was equip a transform block, so I could switch between the same ship twice, because it gave you iframes, and it was the only way I could get through some of those dumb sections.
So how much can we technically do in Mortis Coliseum right now?
You
You can do
could
like the Cerberus, I think.
You could absolutely beat the whole world right now, but Cerberus would be a hell of a wall. But we're mostly here for Thunder.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you really want to beat Cloud, I'd recommend we come back later so you can take some more hits.
Okay.
And also, Donald has Cure, so he's a bit more helpful than not at all.
Yeah. Yes.
Where did that come from?
I don't know. I don't question it though because that's free shit.
Yeah, that's true.
Uh,
Also, I think there's a Holy Gummy here, which is like the best engine in the game, but you can't get it yet because it's a white
Yeah.
Trinity. Or no, I think that's the Green Trinity.
Shit, we're in
Maybe
Olympus.
that's
I
when
thought we were going to Drug World.
yeah, we got our first batch of Dalmatian.
Yeah.
Cat puppies!
Talk about really stealing something away. They put them in a box, and then they put them in a Trinity.
Lucy,
Someone
who
really
hurt
did
you?
puppies.
Anthem.
So we gotta talk to Danny DeVito, right?
Give me a hand.
We gotta get ready for the games.
You mean
Gotta-
you mean
I
not
gotta
Danny
get ready
DeVito?
for the games.
I gotta spruce this place
Also,
up
if
for the
it makes you
game.
feel
The
better,
games.
if it makes you feel better, Phil does talk in the Kingdom Hearts 3 manga.
Okay.
Well,
My
it's gonna be a
Gives-
the joke that he, Dylan, and Alias became with Kingdom Hearts 3 because of circumstances.
yeah.
I still don't know what happened with the actors for Dylan and Alias because it was the news about the Japanese
Since when have you been
actor
such a
for
little
Phil dying, but we
Yeah.
heard nothing about those two. So
Oh,
what the fuck happened there?
wrong
I
guy?
don't know.
What are you doing here?
We're just gonna stand here and nod.
This here is the world famous Coliseum, heroes only.
Oh man, Phil was my favorite
And I
character.
got my hands full preparing for the game.
I like
So
him,
run
and then I
along,
found out how
pipsqueaks.
awful of a character he is. So now I don't like him.
Look, it's
Yeah.
like this.
He's funny, but I'm like, I
Heroes
don't
are
care
coming
for
from
this
all
character
over
at all.
To
Get
fight
rid of him.
ferocious monsters right here in the Coliseum.
I always get throwbacks to that one JonTron video where he did like some Hercules games, and he played the PS1 Hercules game. I think like the early level. Like I think they actually had Danny DeVito come in and do the voice for Phil in that.
That front
And in the early level, he's like, "Quickly, kid, get your sword."
It just swore.
Get your sword. And Josh was just like, "I'll get my sword for you, Danny."
Hey, if you can't even move this,
Jag, bitch, I have the
you
motherfucking
can't call
weapon of the universe.
Don't make me fucking cut you.
the hero.
The universe literally gave it to me to deliver to my best friend.
Yeah.
This is some good comedy scene.
Yeah.
Okay, so it takes more than one. Well, let's see what you can do.
Alright, so how far do I have to go in order to get Thunder?
2 mini games.
Too many games?
Yo, you just gotta do the 2-barrel ones.
Yep.
Okay.
You're
And hopefully
not
to piss off.
special.
And he'll tell you to piss off, and then Hades will be like, "Hey man, I know how to get your ass kicked in the game."
Yo,
Or,
fam, I
"Thanks."
got you.
And it's also example one of why people's arguments for Terra being awful is like, he fell for Hades' shit. It's like, yeah, so did Sora.
Yeah.
Terra has a lot of problems. Most of them are not in the Disney filler, actually.
Yeah.
Oh god.
I mean, I think they probably waste Sora more because he's a kid, but
Well, he's also a protagonist who barely does any wrong, so everyone's gonna be like, it's fine. Whereas when they look at Terra, he's like, oh look, it's not Anakin Skywalker, so we'll just apply all of Anakin Skywalker's misdeeds to Terra, I guess.
He slaughtered the younglings.
He hasn't killed literally anybody.
But Terra's bad.
He bad.
He only really fucked up with Maleficent.
To be fair, that's also like his first world, so.
And also most of that was Terra, not Terra, Xehanort.
Yeah.
There's
not
some
this
behind
because
the scenes.
Ericus is like, oh, Terra used darkness that one time, you fail automatically.
And he didn't even use darkness, it just showed up in his hand, and it was like,
To be fair, it was also Xehanort being in the back, it's like, yo, dude, you used darkness, you probably shouldn't let him be a master. Then he could
It's just
two-face
like-
it and be with, and then when he saw Terra later, he's like, man, I told him you should have been a master, but he was just like, no, that darkness, man.
He's like
All it-
Eric. He's like Ericus. Terra used darkness.
You saw that darkness,
He's
right?
just a
like,
little
I think I saw
baby.
that darkness.
Alright, we got the thunder. Alright, bye Phil.
I mean, with Sora, they only explored the fact that he's not so keen with darkness and like Dream Drop, but after that they kind of just dropped it in 3. It's like, yeah, we could have used him as a vessel, but if not, we have backup. It doesn't matter.
It needs to be in the dream world or something, I don't fucking
Stubborn
know.
old goat, wouldn't you say?
It's Hades.
Oh, hey, hold on there, Fuzzboy. Wait, let me guess. You want to enter the games, right?
James motherfucking Woods.
Well then,
and then like,
Some of his best lines. Some of his best lines in this game is like "Birth by Sleep" and
it's
3.
all yours.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah.
luck, kid.
Hey kid, I have
Play
some
it,
candy.
I-
You want some
God,
candy?
James Woods is one of my favorite actors for Disney film.
You see, it's one of those I gotta now separate his acting from him at this point.
Yeah, because Woods is kind of awful, but man, does he have a
Yeah.
lot of memorable
Great actor,
performances.
but not exactly great person, unfortunately.
Alright, so you'll have to go back around Travis Town.
I got this ticket. Nah, I'm good.
Nah, fuck off. Fuck you, Phil. I'm going to Wonderland.
You'll
Well,
keep,
more
keep
fuck
it,
you.
you
More
keep
fuck
it
you.
until
And drugs.
Just
keep
Phil
it until
told
the
me,
day
God,
before.
just did what-
Also, yeah, collect as many of the ship parts as possible, because at the very least you'll be able to upgrade your ship faster, hopefully. Some of them give you, engines, I think.
I think my first playthrough of Kingdom Hearts 1, I went the entire time without upgrading my ship points.
I can see that. I think I did like the bare minimum. But then again, I liked playing Lego, so I was like, oh, cool. The interface is a bit jank, but I am up for this.
I mean, Jojo, you came back for James Woods, but then we left him.
Yeah.
Doesn't get to talk too much.
Like, he's a protagonist, I guess. He's an antagonist, I guess.
Yes, Hades is clearly the hero of this game.
Yeah.
You're doing good.
Ladies for Hades, just like that.
I mean, technically, in real Greek mythology, Hades is just chilling his own thing, but everybody just happened to villainize him just because he has to deal with death real estate.
Yeah, well, Hades is in the underworld, so bad guy.
But Zeus, meanwhile, literally causes everything to go wrong.
Yeah, literally, Zeus is more fitting of being leader of the underworld than Hades is. Hades is just chill in actual Greek mythology.
This is
Hey,
like
look, the only reason I took the girl is because Zeus authorized me to. If I did not have permission, I would have taken the child. But no. My fault that the season started, huh?
Oh, cool, you got a wheel. Now you can do nothing with it.
Yay.
It's just an accessory.
Normal drive! Alright, now to Wonderland. Okay, so after we do Wonderland, we can go back to the Coliseum? Or should we just keep going?
I think going straight to the deep jungle is better.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how I always do it,
More
is that
time wasted.
because I don't want to lose the cloud because I've built up pride now, I always do deep jungle first. See, with Leon, I'll actually softer set if I lose to him in that first fight because I'm too stubborn now. Just looking at it, it's like, I'm better than this, I know I am.
I'm already having a lot of like first times for everything for Kingdom Hearts. Like that was my first time winning against Leon. I think so far this is the longest I've gone without dying. And no, the early fights in Destiny Island don't count.
I didn't see a game
You
over.
learn a lot when you grow up.
I don't see a menu. I don't see a game over. It doesn't fucking count.
It doesn't count in the game either. You're still on track to get that achievement of beating the whole game without using the continuum.
So if I die, I can technically flip back to the main menu and it won't count, right?
You'd load. You have to go back to the title screen and you actually those save points actually have a purpose then.
Just the loops and rings.
Also, yeah, this
It
song is-
certainly feels like driving, except that there's nothing to see.
It's really catchy, I think.
all the ship themes for Kingdom Hearts 1. Great.
I wanted the ship. I know one of the ship themes counts as Sora's theme as well.
They did use elements of it for Sora's theme too, yeah.
Which is-
that's another weird thing. Sora and Riku didn't get a theme song until Kingdom Hearts 2.
Meanwhile, Kyrie's like, okay, I get my.
She has two versions of her theme in this game.
I guess I'm apparently much more important enough to get a theme.
I mean, she is a plot device, so she needs a
Okay,
theme for
so-
moments.
With Kingdom Hearts, the Kingdom Hearts 2 theme for Sora, is that the like the da 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 da
That's
da whatever that was? Okay.
Yeah.
Sora's theme.
Okay, yeah, that's good.
Probably the most happiest theme everyone has. Everybody's just like boom, boom, boom,
Well,
sadness.
most characters in this series have much less positive experiences than Sora. I mean, for fuck's sake, Xion and Roxas's themes were built to be depressing. So then it feels even more bad when you have a boss fight with them and then they get to make a boss theme out of it.
Anywho, welcome to Wonderland. The aesthetic is pretty, but damn that level design.
Welcome to all these here boxes. It's really
Yeah.
evident.
Again, some of the level designs were really weird at the beginning of Kingdom Hearts 1 for a lot of.
Boy, everything's so big.
In retrospect, I actually like Deep Jungle a lot more because its design is actually a bit more interesting than a lot of the worlds before it. Because like Traverse Town is like 4 boxes put together essentially.
Yeah. I guess my problem with Deep Jungle when I went back to it is just the amount of times you have to keep going up and down, up and down, up and down.
Yeah. They really get you to learn it, and as a kid I didn't like that, but now I'm like, okay, you know
It
what?
makes it feel like one of the longest worlds in the game.
You're going to get stuck at the hippo area.
Drink the blue
For a bit.
potion. You continue looking the slot. Take the
Sure,
red
it's not-
potion.
See how far down this rabbit hole goes.
Before you
I know
drink,
this
take
one.
care of the
I know
bed.
this is one of the
Okay, now.
films where Walt Disney actually did
Alright.
a mount.
You're
Drink
gonna need to get big again, but you'll have to. Okay, you didn't spawn any enemies, so you're good.
Okay,
Yeah, you have
so
to do some world modifications first so you can progress.
I push the bed.
Yeah, you just need to make that way. I think you can push the. Oh no, it's.
Is it just the bed?
I think you'll have to do things as a tiny person to.
Remember, I always wanted to eat the enlargement cake in Wonderland because it looks so good.
It is cake.
Oh, hotness.
I think I said it during Pat's playthrough as well, but I really love the magic artwork design. For some-
Yeah, they're really nice. They look so soft and squishy.
Even their bigger, meaner brothers, like, I hate fighting you, but I do like your design.
Yeah.
Those
Alright,
primitive
so
Lego
the little
Pucks and
bubbles
Kingdom Hearts
are
2 can go in hell.
right?
Yes.
Because like I never noticed like my bars going up whenever I got the bubbles. I'm like, okay, enemies just drop bubbles now. That's cool. It's fun.
Bubbles.
It's cute.
Evan, that Bubbles is indeed a magical girl.
Donald's dead. That's fine.
What's new?
Already.
He died to fire. Clearly, an early spoiler for Kingdom Hearts 3. Please stop, I know you're trying, but
Aw.
it's not great. Again, none of us can do a Donald impression. And
Yeah.
it shows.
I'm not even gonna try.
Yeah.
So what do we have to do to get through here?
You go through the hole behind the bed.
Behind the
The hole you just moved the bed for.
Yes.
Tevi, the hole!
You figured it out. And now we get to hear one of the longest running reprisals of a character voice.
Yeah. I think like her and the previous and Alan Young were like two of the longest running ones.
At least in America, I mean, like, I'm sure there's some Japanese VAs there that have been maintaining their characters for a long time. I know Masako Nozawa, as any Goku ever, is one of them, but there's probably someone who's gone longer.
There's no doubt about it. And the reason
I don't know why.
Yeah,
It's still so weird to hear for me to hear the Japanese voice for Goku.
Well, have you
Like
anything
she
to
does
say
she does a
in order?
fantastic job. Like I love hearing
She's
Goku.
absolutely, she's been the character for so long that she definitely knows how to play it.
Yeah, it's just weird because I'm so used because like I always watch.
You grew up on Sean Shamrock.
Yeah, I always grew up on Johnny Boy.
Hey guys, we should help her out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've gotten used to
so wouldn't that be
Nozawa.
muddling?
Fun fact, her birthday is in less than 2 weeks.
That's against the rules.
Oh.
The court
I know that
finds
because
the
she shares her
defendant
birthday with me.
guilty as charged
A significantly less
for the
important person by
crimes of
comparison.
assault and attempted
Yeah,
theft
world
of my
order.
heart.
That we completely throw away.
With a
Then
hand.
bring back
Throw
in
away
Kingdom
until we
Hearts
see
3.
Terra mess it up,
Hold it right
and then
there.
it's just like, okay, yeah, maybe people should stop
Who
talking
are
about
you?
stuff.
How dare you interfere
Mostly
with my
Xehanort, but
court?
Terra gets the blame for it.
Excuse me, but we know who the real
Hashtag
culprit is.
blame Terra.
It's the Heartland.
It's the Kingdom Hearts version of Blame Takumi.
Anyway, she's
Pretty
not
much.
the one you're looking for.
That's nonsense.
Takumi only
Have
did
you any
really
proof?
things wrong in Conquest, but that's the one everyone remembers.
Okay, so
Also, he-
I forget, was the Queen of Hearts in the opening?
The opening?
What? Not the opening. Like with like the round table of the villains.
Oh, she was not.
No.
No, she's not included with the other villains because she has
She's
no
just a
idea
bitch.
what. Yeah, she has nothing to do with the Heartless at all.
She just sees it. She just got her ass whooped by a flamenco golf cart, and he's accusing an innocent little
she got
girl.
attacked by Heartless, and she decided to blame it on this little girl for whatever reason. As you do. This is basically case 2 of an Ace Attorney game. Also, you can talk to Alice a bunch.
Okay.
We gotta save
not-
Maya.
We're not-
I mean
we're not-
Alice.
We're not done.
Okay, it's mostly flavor text anyway.
The fact that Sora forms a bond with Alice and recoded and not in the first game.
Yeah, so the Queen of Hearts, she's not involved with the main villains.
Nope.
And then Kerchak's not Kerchak.
Clayton.
Yeah, Clayton. Thank you.
Neither
Right.
was Clayton, he was just a selfish guy.
Okay. And he just ended
In
up-
the manga, I think the Cheshire Cat here actually was working for the main villains.
Oh really?
But because he's a chaotic neutral, he just kind of did whatever he wanted.
Yeah, he's
that
just-
makes- makes sense.
Because in the manga, he's actually the one who summons Trickmaster for you to fight, and after he helps you kill, he's just like, bye.
Bye, bitch.
Hey, you were
Oh, wow,
fun to
wow.
play with.
Yeah,
I mean-
Thunder's a good spell. The only problem is that it just eats through your NP.
The most significance of this world is to just introduce a Princess of Heart.
What are you saying, Stefan? Just clear everything out?
Clear out the base floor before we start doing any size shenanigans.
It's like they turned my head on.
That's how it goes.
Yeah, like I vastly prefer like Kingdom Hearts 2 and on for combat, but Kingdom Hearts 1 isn't that. I do like it.
You see
There's stuff in this game I like way more than a lot of the later games. Honestly, when you kind of look back, I like the defensive options and stuff like that in KH1 that you're given. Mainly when you get to the super bosses and stuff like that, you see that a little bit more shine through.
Yeah,
I like the menu play.
And I'm
I think
hoping...
that. I was about to say, you know, I think that's probably why one of the big reasons is that in KH1 and 2 you really see the combat system really shine in the super bosses, but in later games the super bosses is when the combat falls apart.
Yeah,
you know,
see
kind
the
of.
failings of it.
Kingdom Hearts 3, don't let us down.
I mean, it kind of already has. I mean, that boss, like, you barely have to do anything to it. Just
Let me
fails
rephrase
over
that.
and dies.
Kingdom Hearts 3 DLC, don't let us down.
Yeah, the DLC, don't fail us.
I mean,
the Dark Inferno is a good boss. He's a good designed boss, but he's just not memorable because it's just a monster.
Yeah. If he was, like, just a... Like, he shouldn't be the only super boss.
Here's the thing, though, is Vanilla Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 only had one super boss, and it wasn't until Final Mix where they added the other bosses. So I think that's what they're trying to do for that.
Well, international version of KH1, we got all the super bosses besides just Zendit.
Yeah.
And then in KH... Then for KH2, you still had Sephiroth, who is a way more fun fight.
He's more memorable at the very least because he's a character.
Do we go in the tree or do we nut first?
Go in the tree first.
Okay, we'll nut there.
Do we go in the tree or do we nut first?
Yep.
Only in Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, I see why. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so there's the antennas, there's the stench.
There should be a box back in the forest that you missed.
Okay.
And then we get big.
I'm
Then we get huge.
I mean, I will say Kingdom Hearts 1 feels at least tried to have some unique level design compared to Kingdom Hearts 3, more linear and open space.
3 felt bigger, but it definitely was very much straight lines. 2 was nothing but straight lines. And 1 definitely kind of felt more world built, but of course it's a whole lot of nothing because it's mostly just a bunch of blank boxes.
I mean, Olympus Coliseum, the Monster Factory is probably the most linear out of them. Others is just like, some are linear, but they at least have like some sort of like set pieces here and there, and Big Hero 6 and Caribbeans are just plain sandboxes.
Yeah.
Ah, here's the proof. Okay, so those are all the proof boxes, right?
All the ones you can get here, you need to get big to get the rest of them.
Okay. So let's get this Trinity real quick. So we got a tent, we got a potion, and we got a proof. Alright.
You can throw that potion right into that flower's mouth over here by the entrance now.
Over the entrance.
Okay.
The red one or the yellow one?
Yellow one.
Give me
At
a
least-
potion. Okay,
At
so
least
do I
it's
just
not the blue
items,
flower.
Potion,
Item,
flower.
flotion. Yes. Item, flotion. Not the flower, flotion.
Stay small, idiots.
Alright, so jump on the log, and then grab the nut, and then hit the tree.
Grab the nut and then hit the tree.
Yeah. You gotta examine the nut twice. You gotta hit the tree again now to bring it back.
Oh, silly camera.
Ah, okay.
So now take the nut and then hit the tree again. And
Did I mess up?
Okay, never mind. Kinda. It'll lead to a progress thing later, but not really.
Should I give the flower another potion?
You can do it now if you want.
Okay. Yeah, we'll go ahead and
This
we'll
should
do
help.
that 'cause- Okay.
So now just punch. Yeah, take the nut, then punch the tree.
Alright, take the nut.
I'm
the
gonna
tree.
punch the shit out of
Okay,
this tree.
now eat the nut.
Yes.
Okay.
That will give you
Open up
urges.
to future, yes, to future platforming.
Okay, so what are the red flowers do?
They give you miscellaneous rewards and/or trollings, depending. I don't know all of them. Various things. Don't bother.
Alright.
There's also, did you do that long jump to a gummy piece? That blue chest on top of there. You can absolutely make that jump.
Yeah?
Yes.
Alright, okay. Oh, okay. We're gonna try again.
All right.
That is a tight jump.
Very. And I think
Those
it's
noises,
actually
Tubby.
might be worse
Yeah, I
than
got
the original version. I don't know. It felt harder when I played the original as a kid.
Scan
Then again.
G pie chart. Cool.
Okay, that's a decent one for your ship, but nothing we'll be really needing.
Okay. So now do I
All right.
hop on the mushroom?
Climb up the mushrooms and make your way to the new lily pads that are floating. Now for time for a tighter jump, arguably.
Do I jump from this lily pad or do I go over this one?
You can go down and around.
Up and down and all around.
The same way you got up the first time to get to the tree. And now you just take a left instead of a right.
Okay.
You can go up the mushrooms on the other side.
Yeah, I fell down. I'm sorry.
Now you're doing challenge mode. Fuck level 1 runs. This is the true challenge. Extra platformings for no reason.
Am I jumping from the right one or do I keep screwing this?
Okay, yeah, you can't make that jump, so stop doing it.
Okay.
Go from the under one where you got the box most recently. The little alcove with that yellow flower.
Oh, okay. Okay. I got it.
Thank God this isn't Castle of Dreams' loop. Alright.
Okay.
Fun fact with Kingdom Hearts and Masako Nozawa, she's actually the official dub voice for the fairy Merryweather.
Ah.
Okay.
So, don't screw this up. Don't screw this up! Okay. Okay. We got proof. And
Yes, the
then...
most important one, because it nets you a spell.
Has anybody ever tried playing Kingdom Hearts 1 in first-person view all the way?
I don't think it's possible
Alright,
in
cool.
the
That
first
means-
game.
Ah.
Alright, and then we can
Do it in
jump-
2 for most part, but
and then we can
there's
jump
some...
down.
Yeah. Let's just go talk to the queen and then punch her in her face.
Yeah! Punch the queen! Punch the queen!
We'll give her a reason to execute us so she'll forget about Alice.
Yeah.
And Alice will escape. Oh.
I mean, she kinda does. Also save, yeah.
Oh, great, now the song's in my head.
Do we talk to
Yeah,
the rabbit
good
now?
job.
Or...
You talk to one of the heart cards. Also, make sure you're stock on items.
Okay.
Time
You
to,
don't auto
time
refill like in 2 onward.
to play some Mace Attorney music.
Or some Danganronpa, since we are now part of that crowd. Take is a faster process, Tevi.
How do you do the auto refill?
There's no auto refill in this game.
Oh, okay.
That's 2 onward.
Okay.
That's convenience features that they realize people would probably appreciate, and we do.
Okay.
Look at my evidence; it looks exactly the same.
So, which box? Or does
I
it-
think
does it
they
not
are
matter?
actually not random, and I think they do have set spaces, but I'm gonna make you have to figure it out.
Oh, you're a dick.
Content, man.
You have to work, Tevi.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh fuck. Oh god. 5.
You safe scum this?
You could if you wanted, but it doesn't really matter. Yeah.
You got lucky.
Yeah, I did it.
It's not that lucky since he had a 4 out of 5 chance to get it right.
I'm the ultimate lucky student.
Get out of here, Notch.
Pure kind, not the trash kind.
You would be worse than Terra to traverse the worlds. Also, the fight has started with that dialogue box.
So we just
You can punch. Yeah, you punch the cards to stop them from attacking you. If you attack the queen, the hearts will stop attacking you. But really, yeah, you're just doing the efficient way of just aerials.
Attack the queen!
Also, her hitbox is really finicky, so it's often not that great an option. The tower's not done yet.
Oh, it's not done yet?
You have to completely demolish it. It's very foundational. I think you can hit her with a blizzard spell. I think that's why they give it to you there. Yeah, this encounter can be rough because just once one of your party members drops, they swarm you like crazy.
There we go.
Yeah. Not too difficult, but it does have an element. Hey, you can go berserk now.
Yay! Did it. We did it. We did it.
Dun,
Yay,
Blue Steamos, we did it. Oh.
She's gone.
I didn't realize that was a magic birdcage.
Oh, we didn't do it.
Opens, it opens up and Yukiko's inside of it.
Ooh. Treasure chests. I want. Give. It's mine.
You have to figure out the mystery of the forest to get to those.
Okay. So do we go back in the forest?
Yes. Also, you can equip some new abilities now.
Okay, let's do that.
Make yourself stronger.
Berserk. Boost attack power when HP is critically low, combined with a weapon skill from more power. Ooh. Alright.
I think Donald should be learning that soon himself.
Now, there are AP boosts in this game, right?
Yep. Yes.
Okay.
Be boost.
Alright, to the forest.
My door. You know what, JoJo? If any Kingdom Hearts game were to have a gun proper in it, it would probably be Kingdom Hearts 1, since it got the least censored out of the rest of them.
Yeah.
Check out this rock. I just kind of found it.
So are we doing anything with this rock, or is it just a rock?
Yes, it is a form of progress. Actually, I think it leads you to secrets later, so it's not really progress.
Oh, big boys!
Yes.
This rock is a symbol.
Also, how rude our Heartless is to refer to them as large bodies. Or do you think that was like what Ansem called them?
I think what Ansem called them, probably.
Yeah. They are a manufactured Heartless, which means that they had to be made by someone. So also kind of shows how uncreative Ansem is. Like this one's kind of fat, large body.
Large body.
Yep.
They radiate big dick energy.
I wouldn't disagree. Also, now that you have Blizzard, you can almost one-shot kill the red nocturnes floating around and get experience.
Hey, speaking of which.
In this game, if you hit an enemy with their weakness, you get experience for it. And there's a lot of gameplay elements here that would be really appreciated in future games, but they just dropped it for whatever reason.
Okay, so now
Progress is underneath the lily pad that the rock used to be in, but you can get big and then push the rock into the pond to make another path.
push the rock in the pond?
Yes.
Okay, we need to be big.
Yes.
Got it.
I'm not necessarily sure we can blame Nomura why that element came back. That feels like something the game director. Well, Nomura's the overall director, the gameplay director who's been working on FF7 right now is probably someone who would have brought that up. It's like, I don't know about this element.
Alright, so let's go talk to Flowey again.
I'm an
Flowey!
animation major. The fuck do
Flowey
I
the
actually know
flower.
about game development?
Did they give me another potion?
You might have picked up another one.
Oh, nope.
Nope. Alright, we'll worry about that some other time.
Alright, goodbye, high potion.
See you in the next life.
Did you use a high potion on it? Because it doesn't count.
I just did. Fuck!
He wants a very specific potion.
Okay, we gotta go find a potion then.
Well, again, it's not progress, it's just a side path. Progress is the lily pad where the rock used to be.
But if it's gonna open stuff for later.
If we want the Keyblade from this world, we'll have to backtrack anyway, so... Actually, we're backtracking anyway to get the Trinities and stuff, so...
Yeah, so...
Nothing really lost.
Yeah, we can always come back. If we're coming back here anyway, then...
And we'll probably pick up a potion as we traverse.
Yeah.
Also, every single one of those chairs gives you stuff, and you might actually get some potions out of it, now that I think about it.
So how do you interact with the chair?
Just get in you gotta read the sign, and then they'll tell you to sit down in a chair.
A very unmerry birthday, sit down.
Yep. And you can just go down the row and pick your favorite chair. Every chair does something.
And it gives me a... That's just
Someone give you enemy spawns, and you'll have to leave the room to respawn the...
Ironically, it's the most fanciest chairs. So don't be greedy, Sora. Yep.
I wanted to sit in the thinking chair to solve a mystery, and then the game said no.
Fuck you.
Get out of here with your Disney Channel bullshit. Well, actually, that was probably Nickelodeon.
Blue's Clues is Nickelodeon.
Okay.
Oh, what's this? I hit it. And it's gone.
The mushrooms.
Good job.
Simon Says with magic.
He just wanted to say hello. Why would you do that?
Did I do that right?
You're a monster.
Okay.
You gotta look at their patterns.
Okay, we'll do those.
Yes, actually.
Is it better to do those later? Hey, there's the potion. Alright. Cool.
It's best to do them as you come across them now.
Alright, so you probably should go to
Well, they're a random spawn, so they're probably gone now.
Great. Yay, more enemy spawns.
Yeah, the mushrooms, one of the cute mascot Heartless of the series.
They're the best Harleys because they don't really do much.
Also, most of them are kind of non-lethal. It's just kind of like, I'm just gonna chill out.
You must solve my riddle if you want to traverse.
Solve my maze.
I mean, Recoded Wonderland is literally a maze, so.
Which one of them is the side-scrolling platformer?
Haverstown.
Was that nice? I remember seeing that for the original mobile game. I guess they kept that for when it released in the
And-
Game collection. Hey, you got a potion. Nice.
And I believe the Wonderland boss fight was like a. I don't remember what they're called, but.
Let's go move the rock.
It's a good idea. What is it you're thinking about, Sophie? Describe it. This is 20 questions now.
They have Sora on the bottom screen and the Heartless boss on the top screen, and it's shooting. You have to avoid it while also trying to shoot it.
Oh, it's shoot 'em up.
Kinda like that. I'm trying to remember.
So
Okay,
we
what?
moved the boulder, so now we can get some.
Yeah, you'll have to remove the tree to get the nut, but
Yeah.
I don't think. Actually, now that I think about it, I don't think you can progress any further now. So don't hit the tree again.
We shall not
You don't
punish
need
the
to lag
tree
to get to any
this
other
time.
places.
Okay, so leave the tree as it is
Yeah,
now.
just leave the tree. Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, so
Jump to lily pads.
Tree did nothing wrong yet.
As far as we know, it could have done a lot of things before we got here.
Trinity. Cool. And heart.
Yes. This is our Trinity. What are you doing here?
Mine. Mine. I saw it first.
Come on.
Trinity.
Also, you should examine those pink flowers.
Another canvas.
Nice.
Shot me. Okay. I don't know what kind of thing
That's-
they're into, but,
This is Wonderland. They're into everything.
Thundara G? Did I get that right?
It's a
Did I say
gummy piece. I think that's a weapon piece.
that? This one was
Don't bother with the red one.
Okay, so we just, miscasting.
If we really want to get whatever prizes they have, one, we'll probably want to come back later when you've farmed some stuff, and two, I need to look up a guide because...
More Dalmatians!
Whee!
And then there's another chest on the other side, right?
Yeah, there's another doorway that leads you there.
Okay, so weird.
So now, we gotta go to the Tea Party Garden and then go into the hut.
To the hut.
Hut hut hut.
This is nice. I'm enjoying this.
It's a chill world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. We're just trying to find a little girl, in which we don't succeed.
Sora does that a lot when you think about it.
He's doing his
Find the
best.
shadows, try turning on the light. Oh, found them.
Not those shadows. So those are literal shadows. They're so cute.
Ow, God, what's my face? This one wants my leftovers.
They may be cute, but in the end, they still want your soul.
Feed me your soul. Okay, man, I'm kind of using it right now. Are you? Get back
Are
to
you
it.
really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Pet's streaming right after.
Yeah.
That
We're
Give
freaked
us-
off
pretty much
Resident Evil.
finishing up Resident Evil 4 at that point, so
At the very least, Leon's story, in case you want to go back to the
Yeah.
other modes.
maybe. Depends on how much time in October we have left.
Yeah, so, how far do you think we'll be able to get before we have to switch it over to game?
You'll probably finish up Wonderland and might get like halfway through Deep Jungle, maybe?
Yeah, that's
You got about 40
very-
minutes.
Okay.
Depends
You
on how
probably
fast.
back up with Donald and Goofy.
Depends on how much time you'll be at the boss fight then.
Okay,
We have thunder, so it won't be that difficult.
Okay,
You gotta
so do
turn on
we-
those lights.
so we,
Yes.
I'm coming for go pickle.
Watch the bot.
that'd be kind of interesting, eventually. Have, like, a Finding Nemo world. Be weird,
I
but...
can see that as like an evolution of what Atlantica could have been from 2.
Here's the thing, Sora has to be an actual. It's probably gonna have to be an actual fish in that one if he wants to keep the world order.
Yeah.
That is true. Okay, Stefan, my almighty guide, what shall I do?
Make your way back to the Queen's Castle. You can go through that door that you opened up.
This, like,
The one with the latch.
yeah,
That
Yeah.
should lead you
gonna lead me to the other...
one of the chests.
chests?
I
Yeah!
think so.
Another thunder. So, and then there's another doorway that we have to go through to get that third one, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
and
so
that's
now,
not until later.
so now we
So
go to-
save up.
Alright.
Go to the bazaar room.
Let's do damage. Let's get Goofy Spiders.
I think giving yourself an ether might not be a bad idea.
Yeah, I'll give Goofy a couple of potions and I'll give him ether. Should I do an ether or mega ether?
I think an ether is fine.
Okay. Because I got a mega ether, which honestly I could probably...
I don't think the mega ether is really going to be necessary for Trickmaster.
Yeah, I'll probably... Okay. Geez, we're gonna get 3 hours and 9 minutes.
Well, I mean, it's been over 2 sessions, so
If we were playing Sonic Forces, we'd almost be done.
Clement started his playthrough on that.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
did.
They've been torturing him for
interact with
months.
the
What?
flower that you grew. Oh, we can do that later.
Oh.
So yeah, lock onto him and just spam thunder until he trips over.
Okay.
Basically your strategy until you
And
run
then
out of
smack him
MP.
in the...
Yes.
It made
Easy to load, you
Trickmaster
can smash it.
pink.
Doesn't look bad, but I did like the original design.
yeah, I like the
Because he
red
was
of
red.
course.
It works better, especially considering the card theme.
Yeah.
So would this technically be Axel's Heartless?
I mean, he doesn't just cast fire on his own. He has to light his batons on fire.
Okay.
Most people just accidentally set it on fire because they only have Blizzard and Fire, and Blizzard's a bit inaccurate
Yeah.
from those ranges.
Come on. Get thunder. Come on. Why didn't I-
Usually 3 or 4. It's a damage threshold, not a spell cast. Also, I don't think he had this fire. I don't think he used the stove in the original game. But
Yeah, I
I
don't
don't
think
ever
so.
recall him using it.
I love his walk. He's
Final
like,
mix,
I'm
I
just
was
on
very
my way
confused.
to lanterns.
Yeah, so it's like really convenient when John uses his...
Yes. And the AI can be pretty smart contextually. It's just half the time their stupidity is I'll run headfirst in enemy's attack. Have to be careful casting spells in there, because if you cast a little bit,
Idiot.
you'll stop your cast.
I did.
Everyone got more health.
Be the boss, but you still couldn't find Alice. Good job, guys.
Small
We
victory.
did it. It's a good session so far. I like this.
And that's a dramatic death. Trickster.
Alright, Ifrit's horn. Okay.
Yes.
What a racket.
He literally summoned the god, took its
How's a
horn, and then punched it in the
doorknob to
face.
get any
So it would
sleep?
go away.
Piss off! It's mine now.
Man.
Oh, how convenient.
Someone
The
in Final
keyhole
Fantasy,
is in
yeah.
the door.
A little
Okay.
on the nose there. But then again, this is Kingdom Hearts. They
More like
off
a little bit on the knob.
I don't have my phone, so I can't play that sound effect.
Yeah.
How's the stream running for you guys?
Fine.
It's had a little bit of lag during the cutscene of you locking the door, but it seems okay right now.
Urban, you're wanting to talk.
Alright, I'll have to figure out why. I don't know, maybe is Pat still in here? He's BRB again. Remind me when he comes back. I'll have to ask him if there's any way I can like fix that. Okay, so now that we beat that, we've technically beat this world, technically.
Yes, and there's really not much to clean up since most other places need either different abilities or different trinities.
Okay, so are we pretty much done?
Yeah.
Okay.
We can move on.
What the gosh?
Urban's like pun rights.
Alright, off to the jungle. I heard they have fun
Yeah, I
That's
guess
fun.
Deep Jungle, we saved their
This is a
keyhole,
game.
but they still get destroyed by copyright.
Yeah, wasn't that like the whole reason
Someone
why they...
had.
Wasn't that like the
someone
whole
had to
reason
do
why...
Yeah,
Yeah.
the copyright returned to the original author's estate.
So can Disney just not use anything with card game anymore? Or...
I don't
Oh.
think so. I think the most
Like
they could do is
there
new
was early
releases.
screenshots of Sora going into Deep Jungle and Chain of Memories, but yeah, that got cut out.
I think Disney still has the capability to release the old movie, but they can't really do anything new with the license.
Yeah, they can't do anything with the license or the IP or whatever.
Similar to how Square can still sell this version of the game and without any issue, but if they ever want to do anything new with it, then they'd have to have issues. Also, the stream is now lagging a bunch.
Oh, great.
Oh.
It'll probably correct itself now, but yeah, it happens.
And suddenly the world is darker.
Damn it. I gotta figure this issue out.
What?
Pat, for whatever reason, this stream keeps like lagging every so often.
How high is your video bitrate?
How high is it supposed to be?
I usually
That's
keep it
more
around
situation by situation.
1,500 usually.
1,500?
2,000.
Oh, 2,500. I'll have to check. We're gonna pause real quick.
Or don't text
Sorry
and
about me
drive.
hopping in and out. I've had to deal with viewing behind the scenes real quick. So.
You
fine.
said, is that under output?
Yeah.
Straight. Why is it at 6,000?
Oh, yeah, that would be
Yeah,
why.
Okay.
That'd cause a problem.
Alright, so, really quick, guys. I'm just gonna end the stream, fix the bitrate, and then we'll start back up again real quick. So.
We'll have a half an hour,
So-
Teddy.
I know, but this slowing down stuff is gonna bug the crap out of me. So, just really quick, we'll end the stream, and then we'll hop back in. So give me